Hello friends, welcome back for the today's session. I hope you are waiting for the session. Till now we have to finished 4-5 topics in previous lectures. The topics are real numbers, introduction to real numbers, types of numbers, some numbers, lemma, Euclid division lemma, algorithm, Euclid division algorithm. So friends, today we are going to learn how to find the HCF of two positive integers. So here one examples we can understand it by one example. Use Euclid division algorithm to find the HCF of 24 and 15. Solution: first of all, we know that the Euclid division lemma is A equal to BQ plus R. But here first number is 24, second number is 15. In 24 and 15, 24 is greater. So you take A as 24 and B equal to 15. Now using Euclid division lemma, A equal to BQ plus R, where R is greater than or equal to 0 but less than divisor. So in first step, A is 24 equal to 15 multiplied by 1 plus 9. 9 is remainder. In first step, 24 is dividend, 15 is divisor. When you divide 24 by 15, then quotient will be 1 plus remainder is 9. So in next step, since here is remainder is not equal to 0, so we continue this process. In next steps, 15 will be dividend and remainder will be divisor. So here you can write 15 equal to 9 multiplied by 1. 15 divided by 9, quotient will be 1 plus remainder is 6. Again remainder is not 0, then 9 will be dividend and 6 will be quotient. Now 9 equal to 6 multiplied by 1 plus remainder will be 3. Here also remainder is not 0. Then again we continue this process. 6 will be dividend, 3 will be divisor. So 6 equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus remainder will be 0. If remainder is 0, then HCF of 24 and 15 will be divisor. HCF will be 3. So this is the HCF. I repeat once again. Using Euclid division lemma, we can find the HCF of two numbers. Here are two numbers, 24 and 15. So by Euclid division lemma, 24 is greater than 15. A equal to 24, B is 15. So 24 equal to 15 multiplied by 1 plus 9. So 15 in next step, 15 will be dividend and 9 will be divisor. 15 equal to 9 multiplied by 1 plus 6. Now 9 will be dividend and 6 will be divisor. 6 multiplied by 1 plus remainder is 3. Remainder is not 0, then we continue this process. Again 6 dividend and 3 will be divisor. 6 equal to 3 multiplied by 2 plus 0. Remainder is 0 means we can find the HCF. HCF of this is divisor 3. So HCF is 3. Now an interesting application of this using words. I help you relate to this with scenario with all of you can understand. And I will show in a diagram because this is a real learning where you understand the concept. You can see 4 steps here. In here you can see here 4 steps, 1, 2, 3 and 4 steps are here. Now how can you visualize highest common factor? For that, how can you visualize the highest common factor? For that, assume that there is a rectangular wall. Assuming that there is a rectangular wall. Of length 24 meter. This length is 24 meter and breadth is 15 meter. Now I need to fill this wall using square tiles. I need to fill this wall using square tiles of same sides. Now what is the size of the maximum square tiles which can be used to fill this wall? That is nothing. It is highest common factor. So you should ask why, how? This rectangle of 24 multiplied by 15 meter. First I try to taking out to biggest tiles. First I try to taking out to biggest tiles. Biggest tiles we can take up 15 by 15 meter. So at a 15 meter distance, this is the 15 meter. At a 15 meter distance we cut and we get the tiles of 15 into 15. This is the, and remainder will be 9. This is length, total length is 24. When we cut at a distance of 15 meter, then remaining distance will be 9. So this is the completed the first step. In first steps 24 equal to 15 multiplied by 1 plus remainder is 9. This is the first steps. In second steps, now you can divide. This remaining length is 9 meter, so we cannot divide it in 15 into 15. So now in next steps, for the next steps 15, this length is 15 meter. 9 plus 6, it is 15 meter. Now in second steps we cut this 15 meter length at 9 meter. This is the 9 meter and we fill it by the square tiles 9 into 9. This is a square tiles of 9 into 9s. Now this complete the second steps. In second steps 15 equal to 9 multiplied by 1 plus remaining area is 6. This area is remains. This area is remaining 6. This area is remaining. So now again in next steps, this area is how many meter? 9 meter, and this area is 6 meter. Now we can take a tiles of 6 into 6. These tiles we can take, we cut here at 6 meter distance and we can take the tiles 6 into 6. Now if you take 6 into 6, then how many parts are remaining? How many length is remaining? 3 meters are remaining. Now again, if 3 meters are remaining, this length is 6 meter. We can divide in 3 into 3. This is the 3 into 3. Cut here at 3 meter distance. So you get a tiles of 3 into 3. This is the highest common factor. This is the highest common factor of 3. So this is the highest common factors. So the maximum number of tiles of a size 3 into 3 means we can fill it by the tiles 3 into 3. You can divide like this. This is the maximum number of tiles. We can fill it by the 3 multiplied by 3 like this. So nothing area is remaining if we fill it by 3 into 3 square unit tiles. So this is the one examples of how to relate this highest common factor in our daily life. If you do step by step comparison, now if you do the step by step comparison, what happening here? Initially a 24 by 15 meters rectangle walls. This is the wall of 24 by 15 meter rectangle walls, and you first cut is at 15. First cut it at 15 means here 24 equal to 15 into 1 plus 9. Now 15 will be becomes dividend and 9 will become divisor. So again we cut it at 9 meter distance. Then again you get the third step. In third step 9 equal to 6 multiplied by 1 plus 3. Now again you continue this process when remainder will be equal to 0. So again you cut 6 meter distance, then 3 into 2 plus 0. We get the maximum number of tiles of length 3 into 3. So this is the one application of highest common factors. Now look the another example. Another example is find the HCF of 135 and 225. So here 225 is greater than 135. Here 225 is greater than 135. So A equal to 225 and B equal to 135 by Euclid's division lemma. By Euclid division lemma, what you can do? A equal to BQ plus R. Here A is 225 equal to B 135 into. Now if you here you can divide and get the quotient 225. Now 225 divided by 135. 135 1 ja 135. 5 minus 5 0. Here 12 minus 3. 12 minus 3 is 9 and here is 0. Again quotient will be 1 plus remainder will be 90. Remainder is not 0. If remainder is not 0, then we continue this process. Now 135 will becomes dividend and 90 will becomes remainder. Again you continue this process. 135 divided by 90. Again quotient will be 1. Remainder 5. 13 minus 9 4 means 45 is remainder. You can write here 90 multiplied by 1 plus 45. Again remainder is not 0. If remainder is not 0, then you continue this process. 90 will be dividend and 45 will be divisor. We know that 45 to the 90 plus remainder is 0. If remainder is 0, then HCF will be divisor. 45 will be HCF. This is the answer. So thank you very much to watching this video, and don't forget like, share and subscribe to this video. Thank you very much. Thanks.